Did you know that toxic chemicals from used tires can harm aquatic life like me? Yep, let's talk about it. Tires that are stored outdoors, whether new or used, are problematic for the environment. For example, rainwater that pools inside tires picks up dissolved chemicals and carries it into our water system. This pooled water also creates the perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. Over time, exposure causes chemicals in the tires to leach and pollute stormwater. This polluted stormwater may go directly to local rivers and streams without being treated first. Runoff chemicals from tires are highly toxic to aquatic life. Two concerning ingredients in tires are 6-ppd and zinc. In tire manufacturing, 6-ppd is added to prevent tires from breaking down during driving. 6-ppd in tires reacts with ozone and sun exposure to form 6-ppdq. Numerous studies have shown that 6-ppdq kills coho salmon, even after only a few hours of exposure. Tire manufacturers across the U.S. are working towards an alternative to 6-ppd in tires. However, the switch is many years out, and there will be 6-ppd in millions of waste tires for years to come. Zinc, which is added to tires during the rubber hardening process, can make up 1 to 2% of a tire's weight and adversely impacts aquatic life as well. This table shows some of the negative impacts to aquatic life when exposed to zinc. Lead and copper are also in tires and have been found in runoff from outdoor tire storage. These toxic tire chemicals are the main reasons why tire piles stored outside of auto shops should always be covered to avoid rain exposure. Here are some best management practices for auto shops to minimize environmental impacts of managing used tires. Storing used tires inside prevents weather exposure. However, fire codes may require sprinklers or other preventative measures. If at any time more than 100 used tires are stored on site, a permit is required by the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality. EcoBiz recommends accumulating no more than 20 tires on site at a time to minimize the potential for runoff. The Oregon State Fire Marshal recommends removing stored tires at least every 120 days. Tire recyclers typically require a minimum of 100 tires before pickup. However, local tire retailers such as Les Schwab and Discount Tire will accept self-delivered tires in smaller quantities. They charge a small per-tire disposal fee. Tires stored outside should be downstream of storm drains and catch basins. Covering tires is the best way to minimize rain and sun exposure and prevent rainwater from pooling inside the tires. Waterproof tarps may be suitable for temporary use, but can degrade and release microplastics and allow rain exposure as they deteriorate, so a more permanent covered structure is best. Use a rack or pallets to raise tires off the ground and minimize water exposure. Use catch basin filters and clean out catch basins at least quarterly. Consider installing a small bioretention area such as a rain garden that can effectively filter tire and other runoff pollutants generated by the shop. If you store tires on your property, periodically hire a professional lot sweeping company that uses a regenerative air sweeper to effectively remove tire dust and other stormwater pollutants that accumulate. Covering outdoor tire storage, minimizing exposure to rain and water pooling inside the tires, and minimizing the length of time tires are stored on site will help protect local aquatic life from toxic tire pollutants. As always, reach out to EcoBiz for free technical assistance.